WUSA 9 News at 5 starts with a look at President Trump's latest effort to reshape the district. So we know he has already changed D.C.'s law enforcement, the White House grounds, and most recently the Kennedy Center. Now D.C.'s historic public golf courses may be next. Thank you for being here with us on this first day of January. I'm Lorenzo Hall. Our chief investigative reporter, Eric Flack, is live at East Potomac Golf Links in Southwest D.C., one of the city's 3 public golf courses due for some massive renovations. And Flack, we know the Trump administration abruptly stopped that work. So what now?
So they canceled the federal government's lease with National Links Trust. That is the D.C. nonprofit that launched this massive renovation and also is supposed to manage D.C.'s East Potomac, where I'm at, as well as 2 other golf courses across the district. The only 3 public golf courses in D.C. National Links Trust telling me tonight that when the Trump administration took this remarkable step, they undid years of work to make golf in D.C. more accessible and affordable.
Tuesday, the Department of the Interior sent this termination letter severing ties with National Links Trust, the nonprofit managing a massive privately funded renovation of all 3 of D.C.'s historic public golf courses.
It is remarkable that 5 years of work may be undone here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the heartbreaking piece of it.
Damian Cosby is executive director of National Links Trust.
NLT has spent a massive amount of dollars and time and effort into this DC golfing community and the broader community as a whole. You know, it's heartbreaking to see that a lot of those efforts could potentially be halted.
Public golf in D.C. has a rich history. Langston Golf Course in Northeast is the first public course built for black golfers in the segregated district. Rock Creek Park Golf Course is a National Register historic site. At East Potomac Golf Course, you can swing in the shadows of the Washington Monument. But all 3 sit on federal land, and in its letter, Interior officials said the decision to essentially fire National Links Trust was based on the nonprofit's failure to complete required capital improvements and to provide a plan to address alleged defaults under the lease. The nonprofit wrote, quote, "We are fundamentally in disagreement with the administration's characterization of NLT as being in default under the lease," adding, "They are devastated by the Trump administration's decision." The termination letter also accuses NLT of owing millions in unpaid rent. National Links Trust calls those allegations flat out wrong, writing, "The first we heard about any rent issue was in the last few weeks." The fight has intensified concern about what President Trump, who operates 16 high-end golf properties, has planned for D.C.'s public golf courses. Those concerns grew in 2025 when dirt from the White House East Wing demolition was simply dumped in the middle of East Potomac Golf Course, which the president regularly flies over.
Are you worried President Trump might come in with his own plans that ultimately makes golf less accessible?
I would be worried about anyone that would do that. You're not going to grow the game, unfortunately, at high-end private golf courses. That's just not going to happen. Municipal golf is where that happens.
So why is a course like this more accessible? Well, it's just cheaper, more affordable to everyday people. And just to give you an idea of what accessibility means, on this cold, cold day, at this hour, we have seen a number of people coming and going on this golf course. National Links Trust says not only is the golf on the line, hundreds of jobs are on the line, scholarship programs for young golfers to get to college are on the line. They are going to stay in place for now to continue to manage the property and keep it open for the public, but it's unclear how long they will stay in place. It is also unclear what their next steps would be and if they could take this to court. We'll keep you updated. Reporting live from East Potomac Golf Course, Eric Flack, WUSA 9.
Yeah, a lot of friends and neighbors who use these golf courses because, as you mentioned, they are accessible and affordable. We'll see how that changes. Flack, thank you. And we should point out that WUSA 9 did reach out to the Department of Interior, National Park Service, and the White House about the administration's plans for D.C.'s public golf courses. We are waiting to hear back.